Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Slow English Stories. I'm so glad you're here to practice your English with another real-life conversation. Today, we share a very special story. Our friend Layla is doing an English Immersion challenge for a whole day with her friend Mark. She is nervous about making mistakes, but Mark teaches her amazing strategies to speak fluently and confidently in daily situations. Now, please don't worry. If you are a beginner, this story is made for you. The English is slow, clear, and easy to follow. All you need to do is just relax, take a deep breath, and listen carefully. Before we start, here is your challenge for today. What kind of milk does Layla prefer for her coffee? And how does Mark suggest Layla can practice English when she is alone? Listen carefully and try to catch the answers. If you find them, please write them in the comments below. Practicing your writing in English is a wonderful way to improve. Are you ready? Okay, let's begin our story.
Who is it? Who is at the door?
It's me, Mark. Open the door, Layla. It's time.
Mark, good morning.
Good morning, Layla. Did I wake you up?
Yes, I sleep. I was sleeping. What time is it?
It's exactly 8 o'clock in the morning. And notice what you just did there. You caught your own mistake. You started to say, I sleep, but you corrected it to, I was sleeping, because it happened in the past and was ongoing. That's a huge step toward fluency self-correction.
Wow, it's so early. Why are you here? My brain is not working yet.
Are you ready for today? Today is the big day, the English Immersion Challenge.
The big day? Oh no, the English challenge. I forgot.
That's right. Today we only speak English, no Arabic at all.
The whole day? Are you crazy, Mark?
The whole day, from morning until night. Can I come in?
Yes, come in. Honestly, Mark, I'm a little nervous. What if I make a mistake? What if I look stupid?
Stop right there. That is the first lesson of fluency. You have to change your mindset. Making mistakes doesn't mean you are stupid. It means you are learning. Native speakers make mistakes too. The goal of language is communication, not perfection. If I understand you, you succeed.
Okay, I'll try my best. But I need to wash my face first. I'm still sleepy.
Go ahead. While you do that, I can make us some breakfast.
Really? Thank you, Mark. You make the breakfast very good.
Thank you. But here's a quick tip. Instead of saying, you make the breakfast very good, native speakers usually use adverbs for actions. You can say, you make really good breakfast, or you cook very well.
Ah, okay. You cook very well.
Perfect. Now go wash your face. The kitchen is straight ahead, right?
Yes, straight ahead.
Are you hungry?
Yes, I'm very hungry now. What do you make?
Let's look at the grammar here. You asked, what do you make? We use the present simple for routines, but I am cooking right now, at this exact moment. So what should you ask?
Oh, present continuous. What are you making?
Exactly. I'm making eggs and toast.
That sounds delicious. Can I help you?
Sure. Can you get the plates?
Where are the plates? I forget.
I don't know. This is your kitchen, Layla.
Oh, right. They are in the... Wait, how do you read this word? C-U-P-B-O-X. Cupboard?
Good question. English pronunciation can be tricky because spelling doesn't always match the sound. We don't say cupboard. The P and the O and the A are basically ignored. We say cupboard.
Cupboard. That is so strange. Why is the P silent?
English has many silent letters. Think of words like knife, listen, or castle. A good tip for fluency is to learn the pronunciation by listening, not just by reading. When you learn a new word, listen to its audio online. Repeat after me. Cupboard.
Cupboard. Okay, I have the plates.
Be careful. Don't drop them on the floor.
I won't. The neighbor downstairs will feel the vibration.
We definitely don't want to bother the neighbor. Let's sit neat.
This food is really good. You cook very well.
See? You used the new phrase perfectly. Now, what do we have planned for today?
First, let's go to the coffee shop. I need caffeine to think in English.
Sounds good. Then what?
Then we walk in the park.
We can walk in the park sounds a bit more natural as a suggestion.
We can walk in the park. Then later in the afternoon, we can go shopping. I need a new jacket.
Great plan. And tonight we can eat at a nice restaurant. Wear something warm. It's cold outside today.
How cold is it?
It's very windy. We say strong wind, not heavy wind. That's called a collocation, words that naturally go together. You need a scarf.
What is a scarf?
It's a long piece of cloth. You wear it around your neck to stay warm.
Oh, I know. I have a red one. Let me get it.
Here we are, the bus stop.
When the bus arrive?
Almost, but remember your question words. You need an auxiliary verb. When does the bus arrive?
Right. When does the bus arrive?
It comes in 5 minutes.
The wind is really strong. You were right about the collocation.
Excellent memory. Are you cold?
I'm a little cold, but I'm okay. Look, the bus is here. Do I pay the driver?
No, you don't give him cash. You tap your card right here on the machine.
Like this?
Yes, exactly. Let's go sit in the back.
The bus is very crowded today.
Yes, it's always crowded in the morning. People are going to work.
Mark, sometimes when I speak, I think in Arabic first, and then I translate the words to English in my head. It makes me very slow.
That is the most common problem for beginners. Translating in your head kills your fluency.
But how do I stop? I can't turn off my Arabic brain.
You stop translating by learning phrases, not single words. For example, instead of learning the word crowded, learn the full phrase, the bus is crowded. Visualize the image of a bus full of people when you say it, instead of thinking of the Arabic translation. Connect the English words directly to the image or the feeling.
Connect to the image. Okay, I will try to visualize.
You're doing great. Our stop is next. Press the red button to request a stop.
Okay, I pressed it. It smells so good inside.
It really does. You should order the coffee today.
Me? No, I can't do that. The barista speaks very fast. I won't understand her.
You can do it. Fluency isn't about understanding every single word. It's about understanding the context. Plus, I want to teach you a technique called shadowing.
Shadowing? Like a shadow on the wall?
Sort of. Shadowing means listening to a native speaker and immediately copying their rhythm, speed, and melody. English is a musical language. We stress certain words and lower others. When you go to the counter, listen to how she greets us and pay attention to her tone.
What do I say to order?
Keep it simple and polite. Say, "Hi, could I have a coffee, please?" Notice how my voice goes up at the end of the question. Please? That sounds polite.
Hi, could I have a coffee, please?
Perfect intonation. Let's go to the counter.
Hi there, how's it going? What can I get started for you today?
Hi, could I have a coffee, please?
Sure thing. What kind of coffee are we talking about?
Mark, what kind?
Tell her you want an iced latte, and notice her phrase, "sure thing." That's casual native speech for, "yes, of course."
I would like an iced latte, please.
Awesome. What size? Small, medium, or large?
Medium, please.
Any milk preference?
What does preference mean?
It comes from the verb prefer. It means what kind you like best.
Oh, I prefer oat milk.
Okay, one medium iced latte with oat milk. And for you, sir?
I'll just have a large black coffee, please.
That'll be $8 total.
I'll pay. Here is my card. Thanks. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you. You too.
See? You did it.
I did, but I had to use a filler word. I said,
That's actually a great strategy. Native speakers use filler words all the time when they are thinking. Words like well, actually, let me see, Using them gives your brain a few extra seconds to build the English sentence without awkward silence.
Really? So saying well is good?
Yes, as long as you don't overdo it. My coffee is burning hot, but it's good.
My coffee is very cold because it is iced. Let's walk to the park. The park is beautiful in the morning.
Yes, it's very peaceful here.
What are those animals? The birds in the water.
Those are ducks. They're swimming in the pond.
Ducks. Pond. I need to remember those words. I should write them in a notebook.
Writing them down is good, but try to write a full sentence. The ducks are swimming in the pond. Context is everything.
The leaves are yellow and red.
Yes, it's autumn. The leaves change color.
Autumn. Is that the same as fall?
Exactly. British English usually says autumn, and American English usually says fall. Both are correct.
Excuse me, I'm so sorry to interrupt.
No problem. Can we help you?
Yes, I'm completely lost. My GPS stopped working. Where is the train station?
Layla, do you want to help him?
Well, yes, the train station.
Yes, please. I'm in a huge hurry to catch the 10:30 train.
Go straight, then turn left. Wait, no, beside the place where you put money.
The bank?
Yes, the bank. Turn left after the bank.
Go straight, then turn left after the bank. Got it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good trip.
Wow, Layla, that was brilliant.
My heart is beating so fast. I forgot the word for bank for a second. My mind went blank.
But do you realize what you just did? You used a professional language strategy called circumlocution.
What?
Circumlocution. It means talking around a word. When you forget a word in English, you didn't panic and switch to Arabic. Instead, you described the word. You said, the place where you put money. That is pure fluency.
Really?
I thought it was a mistake to forget the word.
Forgetting words is human, but knowing how to explain what you mean anyway, that makes you an excellent communicator. I am very proud of you.
I feel happy. Let's go shopping. I feel confident now.
Now it's noon. Welcome to the clothing store.
It's very big. There are so many clothes. I want to look on a blue jacket.
Close. In English, when we search for something, we use the phrasal verb look for. So you say, I want to look for a blue jacket.
Look for. Okay. Phrasal verbs are very hard. They have two words and the meaning changes completely.
I know, they can be frustrating, but native speakers use phrasal verbs constantly. You just have to learn them one by one through context. For example, when you put clothes on your body to see if they fit, you try them on.
Try them on. I will remember that. Look at this black jacket.
It's nice, but it looks too big for you. You should check the size.
Where is the size?
It's on the tag, inside the collar.
It says L. Does that mean large?
Yes, large. What size do you need?
I need a small. Let's ask the shop assistant.
Remember your strategies, polite intonation, and if you forget a word, just describe it.
Excuse me? Hi, how can I help you today? I like this jacket, but it is large. I am looking for a small. Do you have it? Let me check the system for you. Yes, we are in luck. We have one small left in the back room. I'll grab it. Thank you. Can I try it on? Of course. The fitting rooms are right over there. Thank you.
Mark, look. How does it look?
That looks perfect on you. It fits you perfectly. Is it comfortable?
Yes, it feels very warm. I will take it.
Great. Let's head to the cash register.
Did that work out for you?
Yes, it did. I'll take it and I'll pay with cash.
Here's your change and your receipt. Have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you. You too.
You just completed a full transaction in English using phrasal verbs naturally. Your progress today is amazing.
Shopping in English is fun when you know the phrases. My feet are tired. We walked a lot today.
Yes, we did. Are you hungry?
I'm starving.
Excellent vocabulary. Starving is much stronger than very hungry.
This place is very nice. Thank you for making a reservation.
You're welcome. It's my favorite place in the city.
Good evening. Here are your menus. Can I get you some water to start?
Yes, please. 2 glasses of tap water.
I'll be right back.
There are so many complex words on this menu. I feel a little overwhelmed.
Take your time. Don't try to read every single ingredient. Look for the main keywords: chicken, beef, fish, pasta.
What is this word? R-O-A-S-T-E-D.
Roasted. It means cooked slowly in an oven.
Oh, roasted chicken. I will have that.
What's wrong? You ordered perfectly.
I feel bad about my accent. When I speak, it is so obvious that I am not an American or British person. I sound very Arabic. I want to sound like a native speaker.
Layla, look at me. Listen carefully. Having an accent is not a weakness. It is proof of your intelligence. It proves that you speak more than one language.
But
people might judge me. They might think I am not smart because my English sounds different.
Only ignorant people think that. Fluency is about clarity, not imitating an accent perfectly. As long as your pronunciation is clear and people can understand your words, your accent is just part of your identity. It tells the story of who you are.
So I shouldn't try to remove my accent?
Focus on clarity. Focus on stressing the right syllables and using connected speech. But don't stress over sounding exactly like a native. Be a clear, confident, bilingual speaker. That's the real goal.
A confident bilingual speaker. I like that. Thank you, Mark. You are a very good teacher.
And you are a highly motivated student. Motivation is 80% of the battle in language learning.
Good morning. The weather is much better than yesterday. I slept like a baby.
Fantastic idiom. Where did you learn that?
I read it in a book last week, but I never used it until today.
That brings us to a very important concept: active versus passive vocabulary.
What is the difference?
Passive vocabulary are the words you understand when you read them or hear them. Active vocabulary are the words you can actually pull out of your brain and use in conversation. Your passive vocabulary is always much bigger than your active one.
That makes sense. Sometimes I hear a word and I know it, but when I speak, I can't find it. How do I make my passive words active?
By doing exactly what we're doing today. You have to force yourself to use them. You have to build a habit. If you learn a new word on Monday, you must try to use it in a sentence on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. That's called spaced repetition.
I will try that. Today, we need to buy ingredients for a chocolate cake.
Let's go inside. This is great practice for daily life vocabulary.
Let's find the milk first.
The dairy section is at the back of the store. Dairy refers to products made from milk, cheese, butter, yogurt.
Dairy section. Got it. Here's the milk. We need whole milk.
Perfect. What's next?
Eggs. They are right next to the milk. Should I get a dozen?
Yes, a dozen means 12.
Next is bananas. Let's walk to the fruit section.
Notice how the supermarket is labeled. Reading signs in English everywhere you go is passive immersion. If you change your phone's language to English, that's also passive immersion. It trains your brain to accept English as a normal part of daily life.
I changed my phone to English last month. It was hard at first, but now I know words like settings and storage.
Exactly. Here are the bananas.
I want the yellow ones. Put them in the bag. I need to weigh them on the scale. The machine says $2.
Print the sticker and put it on the bag. Good. Now we need baking ingredients: flour, sugar, and cocoa powder. They are in aisle 5.
Aisle? A-I-S-L-E? The S is silent?
Yes, another silent letter. Aisle is pronounced like aisle. It means the walkway between the shelves.
English spelling is crazy. Aisle 5. Here we are. Flour, sugar, and here is the cocoa powder. I have everything for my cake.
Let's go to the cashier.
Hello there. Did you find everything okay today?
Yes, I did, thank you.
Do you need to purchase any bags?
No, thank you. I brought my own bags.
Excellent. Saving the planet. That will be $25, please.
Here is my credit card.
Thank you. Have a wonderful weekend.
You too. Goodbye.
You handled the supermarket perfectly.
It was easier than the restaurant. I wasn't scared at all.
Why do you think it was easier?
Because I was prepared. I knew the vocabulary I needed before I went in. I visualized the conversation.
Preparation and visualization. You are mastering the tools of fluency, Layla.
But Mark, tomorrow you won't be here. I will be alone. How do I practice speaking when I am alone?
You talk to yourself.
Talk to myself? People will think I am crazy.
Talk to yourself in your head or out loud when you are alone in your room. Narrate your life. When you are cooking, say in English, "Now I am chopping the onions. Now I am turning on the stove." When you are taking a shower, plan your day in English. This forces your brain to stay in English mode.
Narrate my life. I can do that. Now I am walking home with Mark. Now I am carrying heavy bags.
Exactly. And if you get stuck on a word, look it up later. That builds your active vocabulary.
I am so excited to bake the cake, and I am excited to keep learning.
I'm excited to eat the cake. You have to help me wash the dishes later, though.
Deal. Thank you, Mark. Not just for practicing with me, but for showing me how to learn. I don't feel like a beginner anymore.
You are a fluent speaker in the making. Now, let's go bake that cake.
How was the story? I hope it helped you practice and improve your English today. Layla learned so many great strategies to build her fluency, and I hope you did too. Now, let me ask our challenge questions again. What kind of milk did Layla prefer for her coffee? And how did Mark suggest she can practice English when she is alone? Did you catch the answers? If you did, please write them in the comments below. And here is a small tip. Try to write your answers in full sentences, like Layla prefers, or Mark suggests that. This is a wonderful way to practice your real English writing skills. Here at Slow English Stories, I share slow, clear, and simple conversations to help you learn English step by step. I will keep making more videos just like this one. So, if you enjoyed today's lesson, please click the like button and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for learning with us today. Keep practicing, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.